Hi everyone, it's Grace at Central Wellness. I've recorded a lovely kind of hip flow. I know it's a favourite of many, so enjoy. We're actually going to start down on our backs. I have 2 blocks, so you can use them throughout the practice to support you if you need them. Here we're going to start in Baddha Konasana, which is soles of the feet together, knees out to the side. And maybe you want to support the knees with a block. Maybe a blanket behind the head, also just to bring the chin slightly towards the chest. So those cues to the body to start to feel supported. Here lying down, maybe you've closed your eyes. And these first moments to just tune in, to settle, and really make that commitment to yourself for this time that you've given yourself on your mat, to be present. As we draw the senses closer, maybe picking one particular sense to tune into. If you hear any sounds around you, acknowledge those sounds. Notice if they kind of irritate you, or you can just let the mind settle to kind of the ebb and the flow of listening, hearing a sound, but also in between that, hearing the silence. And to tune in to your breath. Maybe you can even hear your breaths. We're drawing the senses, pratyahara, drawing the senses closer. Maybe you place your hands onto the body, even onto the belly, so you begin to feel now the breath in the body. The rise of the belly, the rise of the chest. And gentle falling back and down, navel towards the back of the body. And just take a couple of long, deep, steady breaths like this. Any tension around the jaw, around the face, sighing it out. And then we'll slowly begin to draw the knees into the center. Bring the feet flat and just press the lower back down. And really, again, feeling into that sensation, feeling the change in the body, particularly as if you were starting to feel a little discomfort in that stretch. Noticing now how the body is kind of readjusted. Maybe it feels a little bit more easeful. But can we still keep that same kind of steady quality with the breath? Let's bring the arms out wide, draw the knees into the chest. Again, feeling the lower back pressing down. The slight tucking of the chin, full nice breath in through the nose. And exhale, drop your knees over to the right. You might turn the head away from the knees. Maybe you've even placed a block between the knees, supporting the lower back. A really easy starting here, and acknowledging that sense of ease and comfort level in the body. And really establishing that baseline. With the breath, as you exhale, draw the knees back to center. Feel the belly full, lower back press down. Inhale. And exhale, knees drop to the left. Turning the head over towards the right. Feeling the weight to the back of the skull. Again, the baseline. How am I doing today? How does this feel in the body? How settled does the mind feel? And not trying to judge the experience, but being curious, beginning to become awake in the practice. On your next exhale again, draw the knees into the chest, let the lower back settle. You might even wrap the arms around the shins, curl up into a little ball, give yourself a nice big hug. A full deep breath in, and then as you exhale, we're going to rock and roll a couple of times up and down the mat. You might lift the hips up a little bit, and feeling the massage along the spine. Beginning to bring that communication into the body, feeding it back up to the brain as we slow down, become more mindful with the movement. All the way up to seated, and we'll sweep over onto hands and knees. Spread the fingers nice and wide, crease of the wrists facing forward, knees underneath the hips. And as you exhale, we're going to tuck the chin, lift the back ribs, and really actively press down into the hands.
And feeling that filling of the breath into the back of the body. And as you feel the back of the body, see if you can let the belly relax as you inhale. So really feeling expansive quality in the breath. And as you exhale, there's a slight drawing in and up navel towards the spine. Inhaling. Good. Exhaling. Inhaling. Start to tilt the pelvis, lifting the sitting bones up, pressing the chest forward, opening the throat. So we're coming now into extension in the spine. A slight uplift of the chest. And feeling the contraction between the shoulder blades, the rhomboids engaging to lift the chest. But rather than letting the front ribs drop down too much, I want to start to feel the lift of the back ribs. So we're not compressing into the lower back too much, trying to think of length into the spine. And now as you inhale, extend the right leg all the way back. And again, that same feeling in the lower back of lifting out the lower back. So front ribs almost draw in slightly, back ribs lift. And you reach and extend to your right toes. Active through the hands. Take a deep breath in. And then as you exhale, we're going to draw the right knee into the chest, curl in. Look forward and step the right foot to the outside of the right hand. Here you can come up onto your fingertips or maybe use your blocks. Right toes turn out to the side. A little bit of movement. It's time to settle and remembering that this movement is settling not only through the body to move excess tension, but also settling for the mind, letting the mind settle to the movement. And when we talk about tension, we don't actually kind of grow taller, although it might feel that in your practice as you lengthen and stretch. And it feels good. It is actually the tension being removed out the nervous system, finding more balance. So let's place the hands down. Inhale, straighten the right leg slightly and draw the right knee back towards the left. Good. Feel one side of the body to the other. Start again with the extension. Tilt the pelvis forward. Active, pressing down into the hands. Lift the chest. Slightly open the throat. And again, that lifting slightly of the back ribs. Not a big movement, but also not collapsing into the lower back, not overarching, particularly if you're quite flexible. There is that tendency to just want to kind of drop into flexibility. And then as you inhale, extend the left leg back and really reach and extend to the left toes, again, without compromising in the back of the body. Inhale. As you exhale, knee to chest, curling in. And then looking forward and stepping the left foot to the outside of the left hand, up onto the fingertips. And just notice my left toes are slightly turned out, as you did on the right, knee over ankle. And thinking of the pelvis and the spine moving in one unit. So as you investigate bringing the pelvis forward, opening here the right hip flexor, that you're also extending the spine forward. So not trying to lift the hips and round the upper part of the spine. Lengthening. Nice full, deep, steady breath in. Good long breath out. Really establishing baseline. You're feeling that in the body, and where you maybe feel a little bit of discomfort, unease, tension, whatever we want to call it, rather than kind of tensing and moving away from that. Actually, how can I kind of stay there, take a few breaths, and let that settle and ease through the body? Let the nervous system find a balance there. Good. As you inhale, palms flat, straighten the left leg and draw the left knee back to meet the right hands and knees. Fingers spread wide, tuck your toes, drop the head, look at the navel. Keep the arms active as you draw the chest back towards the thighs, and then start to lift the knees, slowly lifting up into down dog. So a feeling of kind of growing into the pose. First down dog gives us a good baseline here as well. Little bit of movement, looking back towards the thighs, feet hip distance apart. And you'll find that movement's quite organic. It might be a swaying of the hips. It might be pressing down of one heel and then the other. You might even kind of come forward and back a little bit. And again, that feeling of just being curious into the body. If you're practicing with Ujjayi breath, start to layer that on top. So you're listening to the breath. Inhale for 1. Exhale. Inhale for 2. Exhale. Inhale for 3. Exhale. Now inhale, bend the knees. Look towards your hands. We're going to step the feet to about the middle of your mat. Turn the toes out. And we'll come down into Malasana squat pose. So you might find placing blocks underneath your heels or rolling the mat up a little bit. And again, a little bit of movement, settling. And I want you to try and snuggle the chest, snuggle the shoulders in as much as you can. So we're really kind of getting the shoulders in here. A little bit of movement around in the pelvis. And then use the forearms as leverage to squeeze, press the knees out, and then lengthen and lift the spine out the pelvis as you lift the chest. Again, 3 steady breaths. Breathing in for 1. Exhale. Breathing in for 2. Exhale. Breathing in for 3 again. Tall spine, lift to the crown of the head. Exhale. And then we'll inhale, bring the hands back behind you, bring the seat down, bring the feet together. Feet about hip distance apart. Fingertips face forward. Again, a squeeze of the shoulder blades, lifting the chest. And as you actively press down into the hands, again, starting to feel like you're lifting out of the lower back, lifting the chest, exploring opening the throat. And maybe if you're ready, press through the feet, lift the hips, reverse table, 3 breaths. Breathing in for 1. Exhale. Breathing in for 2, press through the feet. Exhale. Breathing in for 3. Good. Exhale. Inhale, tuck the chin, look at the navel, slowly bring the seat down. Exhale and release. Just shake out the wrists a little bit, kind of move that through. Bringing the feet now together, we'll take a TP twist. Left hand wraps around the bent right knees, and the knees of the feet are together as much as you can. Right hand behind. And as you inhale, draw the back ribs in. So again, you're lengthening, lifting out of the lower back. Exhale and twist. Inhale, 1. Exhale. Inhale, 2. Exhale. As you inhale, 3, wrap the right arm round, face forward, left hand behind. Inhale, lengthen back ribs, draw in, tall spine, exhale and twist. Inhaling 1, gaze back and down, exhale. Inhaling 2, exhale. Inhale 3, again, come back and forward. And then from here, we're going to just come up. Keep the feet, the knees together as much as you can, and see if you can come up onto your toes and take a nice stretch of the fascia of the feet. And this is not the most comfortable for many of us. So you're going to kind of find the level of comfort that is not too challenging, but it also feels like you're engaging in practice, engaging in the body. Maybe your knees will come all the way down, maybe you get a little lift of the chest, or maybe you're taking that toe stretch. Good. And then walk the hands forward, lift the knees. Bring the heels down as we straighten the legs. Nice, easy forward bend. Shoulders to the ears. Belly to the thighs. Deep full breath in through the nose. Let's take a big exhale out the mouth. Shake it out. Shake out the neck. Let the shoulders release. The feel of moving the tension out of the body. Connecting to the breath, connecting to what is present, what is real right now for you. Bring the hands onto the hips, keep the knees soft, lift the chest. As you inhale, we rise. Good, lifting all the way up and back. So press the front thighs back. Feel the knees lift as you lift the chest. And again, feeling like you're lifting out of the lower back, growing tall. Inhale. And then exhale, bring the shoulders over the hips, stand tall. Bring the feet a little bit wider, so a good 2 fist distance, hands to the hips, squeeze the shoulder blades together, press the thighs back, inhale, lift the chest, open the throat. And then exhale, hinge forward at the hips. Knees can bend as you come forward. This time much more active, shoulders away from the ears. Tuck the chin. Release the hands down, index finger and thumb, wrap round the big toes. Inhale, straighten the legs, lift the chest, long spine. Exhale, elbows bend out to the side. Feel the weight shift slightly forward with the pelvis as you bring the weight down into the balls of the feet. Tuck the chin, shoulders away from the ears. Breathing in 1, exhale. Breathing in 2, exhale. Breathing in for 3, good, exhale. Inhale, knees soft, hands to hips, lift the chest, press down as you root to rise all the way up. And you take a big breath in again, lift the chest, legs strong, maybe hands to heart, or extend the arms over the head, draw the upper arm bones back. Full deep breath in, lift the chest, lift out the lower back. Again, growing into the pose. And then exhale, sweep the arms out wide. Come to stand at the front of your mat. Mountain pose, Tadasana. And feel the mountain. Feel that sense of calm. Steady, unshakable. Stand tall. Press down through the feet. Slightly tuck your chin. Hands to your heart space. Centering the mind down into the body. Let's start to flow with the breath. As you inhale, take your gaze up, look up to your thumbs, raise your prayer up. Exhale, burst the arms open, knees bent, chest to thighs, fold forward, half salutes. Inhale, straighten the legs, either hands to shins or tent the fingers. Exhale, we bow. Inhale, press down, rise on the breath. We're going to build rhythm with the breath. Exhale, sweep the arms out wide, bend the knees, folding forward. Unrushed, unhurried. Inhale, flat back, shoulders away from the ears. Exhale, bow. Good. Inhale, rise. Look up, reach up. Last time, exhale, swan dive forward. Big, expansive movements through the arms. Inhale, halfway, lift, lengthen. Exhale, bow. Now into inhale, hook your thumbs, bend the knees, sweeping the arms all the way up and back, lift the chest. Exhale, bend the knees, sweep the arms behind you, interlace the fingers, diving forward, breathing in. Good, breathing out. Inhale. As you exhale, release the hands, bend the knees, and step the right leg back, high lunge, look forward. Inhale, lift the chest. Exhale, plant the hands, step back, down dog. Inhale, forward, plank pose. Exhale, chaturanga. So you might variation, drop the knees, we bend the elbows. Just come all the way down to the belly, first one. Cobra, inhale, roll the shoulders, lift the chest. Exhale, hands and knees, tuck toes, down dog. Inhale, good, exhale. Inhale again, forward plank pose, look forward. Again to the belly, option is to bend the knees or full chaturanga. Slow, bend the elbows, release all the way down. Hands to the side, press into the hips. Inhale, lift the chest, lift the arms, locust pose, Shalambhasana. Exhale, release. Inhale, cobra, anchor through the feet. Exhale, up and back, good, down dog. Inhale. Exhale. Inhaling, right leg lifts. Draw the knee into the chest, look forward, step the right foot forward, and we'll bring the back knee down. Inhale, sweep the arms up over the head. Try and lift the chest up and back and draw the pelvis slightly back. So you need to feel you're lengthening again through the side of the body. We'll bend the left elbow, bring the left fingertips behind, between the shoulder blades, right hand to the left elbow. As you take a breath in, try and lift the ribs out of the pelvis. And then exhale, investigate, bringing the pelvis forward, but keep that lifting. Lifting again out of the lower back, lifting the back ribs, opening the throat. Breathing in 1, press down through the right foot. Good, exhale. Breathing in for 2, exhale. As you inhale, extend the arms up, look to your thumbs. Exhale, bring the hands all the way forward. Frame the front foot. Inhale, tuck toes, lift the back knee, look forward. Exhale, we step forward, front of the mat. Halfway, inhale, straighten the legs, lift the chest. Exhale, knees bent, chest to thighs, folding forward. Inhale, hook your thumbs, bend the knees, sweep the arms all the way up and back. Lovely. Exhale, sweeping the arms back and down. Chin the arms over the head. Full deep breath in. 1. Exhale. Inhale, release the hands, bend the knees, look forward. Exhale, step left leg back, high lunge. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, plant the hands, step back, down dog. Inhale, forward, plank pose. Exhale to the belly, chaturanga. Inhale, cobra. Good, shoulders away from the ears. Exhale, tuck toes, seat to heels, down dog. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, forward, plank pose. Exhale again, slow, elbows bent to the belly, chaturanga. 1 breath, locust pose, arms to the side. Inhale, lift. Exhale, release. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, up and back, down dog. Inhale. Good. Exhale, rhythm with breath. Inhale, left leg lifts. Draw the knee to the chest, look forward. Step the left foot lightly through, back knee down. Inhale, reach the arms up over the head. Again, first of all, draw back slightly, lift the chest. Bend the right elbow, left hand to the right elbow. As you inhale, grow into it. Again, feel like that breath is creating a space to move into. And then explore that. Pelvis moves forward, chest lifts. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, 2, press down through the left foot. Exhale, lift the chest. Now as you inhale, extend the arms up, look to your thumbs. Hands forward, frame the front foot, lift the back knee, and we step forward lightly front of the mat. Halfway, inhale, straighten the spine. Exhale, knees bent, chest to thighs. Good, hook the thumbs, bend the knees, sweep the arms all the way up and back, lifting up. And then we'll meet here as you circle the arms out wide, coming back to stand. Tadasana. Finding the baseline with the breath, breathing in and breathing out. So there's moments in the practice that take us slightly out of that ease and that comfort. But we have a baseline to come back to stay responsive, to stay calm. On your next breath in, sweep the arms forward, bend the knees, look to your thumbs, chair pose. Exhale, bow all the way forward, chest to thighs, tuck your chin. Inhale, step right leg back, high lunge. Right heel down, right toes, top right corner. Inhale together, rise up, Virabhadrasana 1, look to your thumbs. Exhale, open the arms, open the hips. Wide warrior 2. Inhale, straighten the left leg. Exhale, bend into the left knee. And just kind of define the alignment here. Draw slightly back into your right fingers. And draw slightly forward. Gaze steady through your left middle finger. So you feel again that space extending out. As you press through down into the feet, press the left knee out slightly. Feel the weight into your back heel. Inhale, reach the left fingertips slightly forward and bring the left hand down to the inside of the left foot. And this is where you might want your block. Right hand to right hip, and just make sure that left knee doesn't kind of collapse in. So use your left forearm. Press into the back heel, and as you take a breath in, roll the right belly, the right rib cage, the right shoulder open. Lift the gaze if you can, crown of the head to the front of the room. Keep active through the back thigh, pressing it back. Now inhale, extend the right arm up towards the ceiling, opening the chest. Good, inhale, bend the right elbow, bring the right hand behind the head. So we keep kind of exploring the pose, breath by breath, shape by shape. Keep turning the belly, keep growing into it. And then finally, as you take a big breath in, extend the top arm, palm facing down, breathing in for 1. Exhale. Breathing in for 2. Good, exhale. Breathing in for 3. Exhale. Now inhale, gaze down, hands down, frame the front foot. You can keep your blocks here. Step the right foot in, right toes, top right corner, so shorter distance to begin to straighten the left leg. And now we'll bend the back knee. And if it's available to you, I want to reach behind and interlace your fingers onto your right thigh. So if that feels too much, keep your blocks here, hands framing the left foot. And then we're going to fold forward over the right thigh. If you're interlacing the hands over the left thigh, if you're interlacing your hands to your right thigh, I want you to begin to really press the thigh into the hands. And feel your left hip is drawing in and back. Shoulders away from the ears, and this is intense side stretch. So again, we're lengthening, growing into the pose. Slowing the breath so the mind can settle into that place where there's enough intensity, we can stay engaged, but we're not overwhelmed. You're moving towards the tension without creating more tension, so the nervous system can settle. 2 more breaths. Breathing in 1, keep the back leg active. Exhale. As you inhale 2, bring the left hip in and back. Exhale. Good. Now inhale, release the hands, frame your front foot. Step the right leg back to meet the left. Look forward, inhale. Plant the hands, exhale, step back, down dog. Inhale, roll forward, plank pose. Through the vinyasa, exhale, chaturanga. Cobra or up dog if you're ready. Inhale, straighten the arms. Lift the chest. Exhale, up and back. Down dog. Breathing in 1. Good. Exhale. Baseline back to the breath. Breathing in 2. Exhale. Breathing in for 3. Exhale. Inhale, bend the knees, look past the hands, end of your breath, walk or lightly hop forward, front of the mat, straighten the legs, lift the chest, inhale. Exhale, we bow. Inhale, knees bent, chest lifts, chair pose, look to your thumbs. Good, exhale, bow all the way forward, chest to thighs, tuck your chin. Inhale, step left leg back. High lunge, left heel presses down, left toes, top left corner. And again, together we rise, Virabhadrasana 1. Inhale. Open the arms out wide, warrior 2. Inhale, straighten the right leg. Reach a little bit further into your left fingertips. And then exhale, bend into your right knee. Gaze steady and forward, breathing in 1. Soften the shoulders. Exhale. Breathing in for 2, lift out the back ribs, lengthen. Exhale. Breathing in for 3. Exhale. Inhale, right hand down to inside, use the block. Left hand onto the left hip, drawing that right forearm, pressing the right knee out. At the same time, press the left thigh back. I'm going to roll the chest for the belly lift. The right shoulder, draw back and down. Inhale, extend the left arm up. Nice and wide across the chest. Inhale, bend the left elbow, hand behind the head. Feeling of growing breath by breath. Breathing in. Good, breathing out. As you inhale, press into your left heel, press the left thigh back and extend the left arm over the head. Inhaling for 1, look to your top thumb if you can, exhale. Breathing in for 2, exhale. Breathing in for 3, exhale. Good, inhale, gaze down, left hand down, frame the front foot, take your time on the transition, step the left foot in, begin to straighten the right leg. Again, use the blocks as you need to. If you're going to take the bind, bend your left knee, find your balance, interlace the hands behind the left thigh. Right hip draws in and back, and you'll see a little better on this side. It's kind of semicircular movement. As you draw the right hip in and back, make sure you're really pressing down to the inside edge of your right foot. And then if you've got the interlace of the hands, press the thigh into the hands. Draw the shoulders away from the ears, and you begin to fold forward. Slow, steady breaths, breathing in 1. Exhale, softening. Breathing in 2. exhale. Good, breathing in 3, slow the breath, get the baseline back here. Exhale. Now inhale, release the hands, bend the knees, step the left leg back, so we're back into our high lunge, plant the hands, meet back in down dog. Coming through the vinyasa, inhale, forward plank. Exhale, elbows bent, half or all the way down, chaturanga. Inhale, cobra up dog. Exhale, lovely, up and back. Down dog, full deep breath in. Long breath out. You can always take a child's pose here. Take 2 more breaths. Again, finding that baseline. Slowing the breath. So have somewhere to come back to. There are moments when we kind of need to find a little bit more intensity, a little bit more pressure. And there are moments when we can come back and find that baseline. But it's how we react under that pressure. Can we still find that sense of responsive, calm steadiness? Let's join back up in down dog. Bend your knees, look past your hands, end of your breath. Lightly forward, front of the mat. Inhale, lift, lengthen. Good, lovely forward bend. Reach the arms out wide, press through the feet. Let's rise all the way up. Come to your thumbs and come back. And really feel Tadasana now. Stand tall, stand calm. Feel the mountain. Hands to the hip points. Vrikshasana, tree pose. Lovely posture to really feel balance down through the feet. So shift the weight slightly to the left foot. Bend the right knee and keep the right toes down or turn the right knee slightly out. And with the hands to the hip points, try not to turn the pelvis. So just the knee and the right hip into external rotation as you walk the right foot up. Finding the place for you that again is going to keep the mind engaged in the process, but not so overwhelming that you tense up against it. Arms can extend. Then maybe here you have those elements of mountain pose. Feeling calm, feeling those deep roots down as you grow tall. Breathing in. Lovely, and breathing out. Hands to heart space, centering back. And release the right foot down. Release the hands, mountain pose. Hands to hip points. Weight to right foot. Again, any variation with the foot that's going to work best for you. The placement. Hands to heart space. Stand as tall as you can. So although you're not going to physically kind of grow taller here, you want to feel like you are. You're literally growing into this. So extend the arms up from those deep roots. Draw the senses to your breath and just listen. Nice long exhale. Hands to heart space, beautiful. And let's release the foot. Again, Tadasana, mountain pose. Do a little bit more standing balance into working into the outer hip. So we'll start the same. Mountain pose, standing tall, hands to the hip points. Here, feet a little bit further distance apart. We're just going to soften and bend the knees. And then shift the weight over to the left foot. We'll pick the right foot up and bring the right knee into the chest. Now I want you to kind of curl in here a little bit. Interlace the hands underneath the right knee. If that feels too much, under the thigh. Now as you start to press down through your left foot, take a deep breath in. And again, that feeling of growing in. Stand as tall as you can. Draw the right knee into your chest. Lift the chest. Lift out the lower back. Go up to the crown of the head. Gaze steady. And then again, inhale, bend the left knee. But this time we're going to place the right ankle just above the left knee. And then the right knee is going to try and drop out away to the side. And then you're going to start to sink back into the hips. And you'll find again that place where it's fully engaging. It doesn't take too much here often. You might want to use your wall to support. But you can start to kind of investigate and draw into and become really engaged. Maybe the forearms will come to the shins. Maybe you'll twist right forearm to right thigh. You can again find that place for you in your body today. You're fully and wholly engaged in this moment. Breath smooth and steady. Find that baseline, calm. Breathing in. Good. Breathing out. 2 more breaths. Breathing in and breathing out. Inhale, press through the left foot. Slowly come up to stand. Make that transition. Draw the right knee back into the chest. Interlace the hands. And again, stand as tall as you can. Reach the arms up over the head. Inhale. And begin to straighten the right leg. Point the right toes. 3 breaths. Breathing in 1. Exhale. Feel the mountain. Breathing in 2. Lift the leg. Exhale. Breathing in 3. And then exhale. Slowly bring the right leg back to meet the left. Float the arms down to your side. Good. Let's take that second side. Hands to hip points. Take a big breath in. Again. Tadasana, mountain. Calm, steady. Soften the knees. Weight to the right foot, lift the left knee up. And again, you're going to curl in, interlace the hands. And then big breath in, stand as tall as you can. So right thigh presses back, feel that front thigh draw back. Lift the chest. Reach up to the crown of the head. Slow the breath. And notice those moments when the mind gets ahead or you're holding your breath. Bend the knee. Bring the left ankle just above the right knee. Left knee out to the side. Start to sink back into the hips. So again, we want that feeling of length through the spine. The spine is lifting out the pelvis. You're coming forward as you can. Any variation. Again, you've got the twist variation as well here. Left forearm to left foot. Let's take 2 more breaths. Breathing in 1. Exhale. If you're getting frustrated, take a break. Come back in. Find Tadasana. Find your mountain. Now together, inhale, hands to the heart space. Lift the chest. Slowly we rise. Interlace the hands to the left knee. Grow tall. Inhale, extend the arms up over the head. Extend the left leg. Point the toes. 3 breaths. Inhaling 1. Exhale. Good. Inhaling 2. Stay with it. Exhale. Inhaling 3. And then slowly exhale. Sweep the arms down to the side. And again, Tadasana, mountain pose, baseline. And maybe just a moment, close the eyes. Drop the senses down and in. Now, and even feel that kind of internal awakening feeling. There's moments there that the body's kind of shaking, the nervous system's shaking, everything's kind of recalibrating. And then we bring it back to this baseline. Really establish that. Good. Let's take a deep breath in. Bend your knees, reach your arms all the way up and back. Exhale, swan dive all the way forward, chest to thighs, tuck your chin. Inhale, halfway, lift, lengthen, flat back. Exhale and bow. Inhale, plant the hands, lift the chest, walk or lightly hop back through vinyasa, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog or cobra. Exhale, up and back, down dog. Inhaling, right leg lifts. And you can do all this, remember, on your hands and knees. Right knee bends. Lift out the left shoulder. And just open a little bit more into that right hip. Extend the right leg. Keep the hip open though. So we're really opening here, working into that right hip flexor. Good. Now inhale. Draw your right knee into your chest. Lift the back ribs, lift the hip, and see if you move the right knee towards the right shoulder. So again, all this can be done on your hands and knees. Find your level. And then step the right foot again to the outside of the right hand. Bring your back knee down. So often I'll lead this through with a block underneath your left knee. And And that can be quite helpful. So you might want to use that to support yourself here. I'm up onto the fingertips. And again, that feeling of growing the spine out the pelvis. So pelvis moving forward, chest lifting. And then we're going to bring the left hand down, turn towards the right and come into the little toe edge of the right foot, straightening the right leg. And lifting again the chest, opening the chest. So my left hip is slightly coming down and the whole of the pelvis and the spine are moving together. So there's no compressing or torquing in the lower back. I feel like actually we're lengthening and lifting here out of the lower back and revolving and twisting. Might feel enough, or you're going to bend your back knee, reach behind, hold on to the top of the left foot with the right hand. Press the foot into the hand and use it as a little bit more leverage to open the chest. So if you don't need to use the block, move the block out the way. Breathing in 1, exhale. Good. Breathing in 2, exhale. Breathing in 3, meeting that level of tension with ease. Try and stay responsive. And then slowly gaze down. Bring the right hand down. Bring the right foot down. We straighten the right leg a little bit. Bring the hands flat. Sweep the right leg back to meet the left. Hands and knees. And let's lift up and back into down dog. So we don't want to forget that nice bit of core work and left hip opening on this side. Please, though, remember all this can be done. Child pose, hands and knees. So find your level of kind of challenge, your level of growth. Does not want to be so overwhelming that the mind just, it can't cope with it. It's actually causing more tension. It's opposite to what we're creating. So together, left leg lifts. Open the left hip, bend the left knee, lift out of the right shoulder. Again, feel like you're growing the body into this. Straighten the left leg, investigate, be curious in that growth. And then inhale, draw the left knee into the chest. Look forward, lift that left knee up as high as you can. And then lightly, effortlessly, left foot steps forward, left toes turn out. Back knee drops down, blocks as you need them. Right hand presses down, left hand to the inside of the left thigh, little toe edge of the left foot. And as you inhale, right hip slightly drawing down to create a spinal twist, more in the upper part of the spine. Good. Drop the shoulders. Find that level of engagement for you. You might bend your back knee, reach behind with the left hand, holding onto the right foot. Inhaling 1. Exhale, press the foot into the hand. Inhaling 2, grow into that space. Exhale. Inhaling 3. Lovely. Exhale. Inhale, gaze down. Make that transition slow and mindful. Left hand down. Straighten the left leg. Move the blocks. And come back onto hands and knees. Your choice, vinyasa, down dog. Or maybe you're ready for a moment to draw back into child. Come into child, support the head. Or drop the arms all the way down by your side. And again, come back to comfort, to baseline of ease. Feeling that sense of the mountain of calm. Breathing in and breathing out. So these moments are not just passing moments, they really come deeply embedded, deeply embodied. This is the practice. Yoga is an embodied practice. We can't think ourselves into these shapes. Let's bring the arms forward. Inhale, press into the hands. As you exhale, tuck over your toes. Me up and back. Down dog. Forward on your inhale, plank. Exhale to the belly, chaturanga. Inhale, release the arms down by your side. Interlace the fingers on your lower back. Squeeze the inner thighs together, so feel that rolling in of the heels. And as you take a breath in, lift the chest. Start to lift the thighs, reach to the toes. Either stay here or bend your knees, reach behind. Hold on to the tops of the feet, bow pose. 3 breaths. Breathing in 1, lift the chest. Exhale. Breathing in 2. Exhale. Good. Breathing in 3, lift up. And then exhale, release all the way down. Let the heels fall away from each other. Turn your head to one side. Take a big deep breath down into the belly. And see if you can make a sound on your exhale. Out. Letting go a little bit of that struggle. Really letting that feeling settle through you. Don't think it, but feel it. Nice and slowly bring the heels, bring the legs together. Take a little cobra up, inhale. If you want up dog, take up dog. We're just going to make our way up onto hands and knees. Bring the feet back, bring the knees, and then bring the legs forward, coming to seated. Okay, well done. Coming to Janju Shishasana, just head to knee. So blocks helpful here to support the knee. Janju means knee. Or as we're coming forward here and you want to get a little bit more of that anterior tilt, sitting up onto a block. So again, support as you need. As you take a breath in, so it's the left leg is extended, slightly turn upper part of the chest over the left leg and then fold forward. The head drop down. Let the shoulders soften. And slow the breath. Try and feel that you're pressing the back of the left knee down. And you're again growing into this breath by breath. Not forcing, not pushing. That only causes more tension, more dis-ease, discomfort. That's not the practice. This is a practice of growth, of transformation. You can feel that physically from the practice, from where we begin to where we end. You feel it moment to moment with the breath, breathing in and breathing out. And then slowly as you inhale, we rise all the way up. Sit nice and tall, lift the chest. The right knee or the right foot's going to sweep behind you, so the right knee comes out to the side. And of course, got like a 90-degree angle now with the legs. Left leg stays extended. Left hand is going to thread underneath the right thigh, and you're going to look to try and hold on to your right ankle. If that's not possible, then I suggest kind of just bringing the left palm flat or grabbing onto whatever you can kind of grab on there to your leggings. And then we're trying to lay the left rib cage over the left thigh. So we're going to try and lift and revolve again the right rib cage, the right belly, the right shoulder. And as you inhale, extend right arm up, maybe hand behind the head. Or as you grow into it, right hand towards the left foot. Laying the left side of the body onto the left thigh. So you take that really big, again, sideline stretch. So grow into this pose. Don't overthink it. Feel it. So wherever you land in it, maybe just soften your gaze. Again, draw the senses in. And with your mind's eye, feel the body growing. Letting the mind grow into it, not set in your mind, not growth mindset, not closed. And then slowly inhale, right arm lifts up, lift all the way up as you come up. Sit tall. Right knee now is going to come forward, so we're in half virasana, hero pose. Just notice I haven't sickled that right foot out to the side, right knee's coming forward. And here, again, block might be helpful to sit up onto. Bend the left knee, interlace the hands just below the left knee. Draw the back ribs in. So you can feel here there's some core engagement to sit tall, back of the body supporting the lift of the chest. Maybe you can lift your left foot up. Maybe you can interlace your hands around the left foot and begin to work with straightening the left leg into heron pose. Look up to your toes. Breathing in 1. Exhale, nice tall spine. So if you're starting to collapse back, again, grow tall. Inhaling 2. Exhale. Inhaling 3. Exhale. Inhale, slowly bend the left knee and together place the left foot down. Release the block and release and maybe shake out the legs a little bit. Second side, right leg extends. Janju, head to knee, support with the blocks. Inhale, lift the chest, turn the torso. And exhale, fold forward over the extended leg. As you come forward, it doesn't matter where your hands land, so don't try and reach for something that then causes more mental and physical tension. Find that place again that you feel into the body. Press the back of the right knee down. Connect the breath to where you feel this. Breathing in space, ease. Exhaling out tension. Breathing in light. Exhaling tension. And then inhale, we slowly rise all the way up. Good. Keep the right leg as it is extended. Sweep the left foot behind you and bring the right knee out to the side. Again, right hand, so you get a little different view here. Right hand underneath the left thigh. You're going to grab hold to what you can. Maybe it's to the left ankle. This time, we're trying to lay the right side onto the right thigh. So we're turning the chest, lifting the left belly, the left ribs, the left shoulder, maybe hand behind the head, or maybe the left arm's going to extend and reach towards the right toes. And then find again that place where you can really connect the breath. So if you find you come to the place where you're holding your breath, just observe that maybe you've gone a little bit too far there, that actually there you're not finding a place of ease. So let the breath be a good guide to find your baseline. Exhale. Breathing in. Lovely, breathing out. Now inhale, left arm sweeps up, lift the chest and come all the way up. Good, now come into that half virasana, left knee forward, sit up onto the block as you need it, bend the right knee, interlace the hands, inhale, lift the chest, draw the back ribs in, lift the right foot, stay here, or interlace the hands, extend the right leg, look to your toes, breathing in 1, nice tall spine, good, exhale. Breathing in 2, draw the shoulders away from the ears. Exhale. Breathing in for 3. Exhale. Inhale, bend the right knee. Lightly place the right foot down. Good, let's release the feet and rock a little bit side to side as we come down onto our backs. So you can roll the spine down and take a moment as you feel the weight of the back of the skull, the shoulders drop down. Again, really let yourself feel comfort and ease. Notice the quality of your breath. So you know this feeling becomes your baseline. So in those moments where there is some intensity, you try and establish back to this baseline. So walk the feet in and take bridge pose, or if you want a wheel, we're going to take wheel here. It's an all levels practice. Walk the feet towards the heels, tuck the chin. We're going to come up twice. As you press through the feet, we'll all start into half wheel to bridge. Lifting the hips, chest towards thighs. Walk the hands underneath. Squeeze the shoulder blades together. As you press through the feet, feel the strength in the legs to lift the hips. And again, we're lifting out the lower back. Nice big expansive breaths. Breathing in 1. Exhale, knees draw together. Breathing in 2. Exhale. Breathing in for 3. Exhale. Inhale, release the hands and slowly release the spine down. Take a full breath in. Try not to draw the knees in, please. Exhale. Setting up. Either bridge pose or bend your elbows, bring your hands behind, fingertips face towards the shoulders. So again, think about what is my comfort zone, what is my learning zone, and what kind of blows my mind. See if you can find your learning zone. Don't judge it, feel into it. So press through the feet, inhale, lift the hips. If you're coming back into bridge, interlace your hands. If you're coming into wheel, you're going to press into the hands. Let's start on the crown of the head. And this might feel enough. Feel the strength in the legs, or you might be ready to straighten the arms and lift all the way up and grow into whatever shape you've chosen for 2 more breaths. Breathing in for 1. Exhale. Good. Breathing in for 2. Exhale. As you inhale for 3, slowly with that transition, if you're in a wheel, bend the elbows, tuck your chin, come to the crown of the head, and we slowly together roll the spine down. And then again, just hold here. Don't draw the knees in. Become still. Establish baseline. Responsive and relaxed. Breathing in. Lovely. Breathe it out. So there will always be moments of intensity. It might not be wheel pose. It might be something completely different off your mat. That's the most likely, isn't it? But we need to know what baseline feels like to come back to it so we're not always just building on the tension. Now draw the knees in as you're ready. Rock a little side to side. You might bring the hands to the thighs. If you want to from here, lift the hips and come into a nice halasana plow pose. Feet over the head will feel good. It's a deep forward bend, so listen to the body. Knees can bend as you come up, and then begin to lift the thighs, straighten the legs, and maybe if the feet touch, release the hands. If you don't feel that that's going to be supportive coming into halasana, I suggest just lifting the legs up and really feeling, again, that nice weight of the lower back pressing down. So it's a nice release for the lower back, or happy baby should feel good as well. So again, we're in flexion here, whether you're in halasana, happy baby, or legs extended, which is a counter to the back bends that we've just done. Now we're really feeling the length into the back of the body. Couple more breaths. And then release the hands. If you're in plow, you're going to slowly bend the knees as you need to. Come down vertebrae by vertebrae. All going to meet with the legs extended, preparing for Shavasana, what you came for. So take a moment to prepare. Place blocks underneath your knees if you want to. Place a blanket on, or a blanket behind your head, or an eye pillow. And then move around a little bit. Shift any other movements. If there's a twist or something we didn't do this evening, today. But then prepare to just really leave the body alone. Take up some space. Let the feet fall away from each other. So roll the feet in and then roll the feet out. Lift the shoulders and lift the arms away from the ribs. Turn the palms up. And then turn the head a little side to side and feel the weight at the back of the skull. The receding of the thinking, doing that kind of executive part of the mind. To now draw back into the oldest part of the brain. Into the emotional feelings, felt sense. And really letting that find a balance. So we're not reactive
We're responsive. We feel it as we leave the body alone and settle and tune back in. Even soften behind the ears, across the brow, the eyes heavy, the lips slightly part. Begin to let even the breath recede here, the belly soft. So there's an effortless ease here of knowing deep on a cellular level this place of knowing, of trusting. And just resting for a little while. I'll lead us out, but we'll have some time in silence to integrate from the movement, stillness. And get that feeling of just growing into the stillness within you. Not forcing, not pushing, but feeling that on a deep, deep level. Being below the mind, below the chatter. Just watching the thoughts pass. Grounded in the body. Deep sense of calm. Senses soft, drawing in. Hearing a sound, but also hearing the silence. Watching a thought pass by. Feeling a cool breeze on your skin. Or just listening to your breath. Deep sense of presence. Right here, right now. The more you stay here and really let yourself drop into that presence, the more you trust in that silence, not needing to fill the gaps, the busyness. So this becomes your baseline of effortless ease on a deep cellular level, feeling every cell of the body. And then begin to feel the body fill with breath from the soles of your feet, up the legs, from your palms, fingertips, up the arms, feeling across the face and around the neck, swell of the chest, a lightness and ease within you. Let's take a deep, full breath in together. A big sigh out. Letting it go. Letting go of the struggle. Turn the kneecaps up towards the ceiling. Bend the knees, bring the feet flat, press your lower back down. And just having that sense really of feeling from the body inside out, not needing to see this. So the eyes are still closed as you draw your knees in. Bring the arms out wide, take a deep breath in. And exhale, drop your knees over to the left. Turn the head away from the knees. As you exhale, knees back to center. Dropping the knees over to the right. Easily gliding the head over. And then bring the left hand over to the right as you come into fetal position on the right side. And then slowly blinking the eyes open, pressing into the hands. We'll come up to close, to sit together. Nice tall spine. You might find your block. Don't rush to come up. Sit tall. Find a comfortable seat. And again, just close the eyes. And we'll turn the palms up here now. Like we're receiving the practice and ready to offer that practice out from a very calm, stable place within us, ready to serve. Feeling the changes and shift, the ebb and the flow within us from we started to where we are now. We'll seal this practice in by pressing the palms together. Lift your heart to meet your thumbs. Bow your head towards your heart. Closing with those powerful words, Hari Om, Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Peace, peace, peace. May all beings on earth know peace. If you wish to join with me in the single sound of Om, inhaling. Om. And just feeling that after vibration. It's often after the breath, after the shapes in the body. That residue in the nervous system. Bow forward, give thanks to your practice. Thanks this time, thanks to your body. And as we rise back up, thanking each other, namaste. Thank you very much for practicing with me today. I'll see you soon on the mat. Thank you.